Hello, welcome back to Final Fantasy VII Rebirth. Uh, I would say we're picking up right where we left off last time, but that's not true. Anyone who watched my original Final Fantasy VII playthrough will remember one of the episodes where basically half the video got cut off and I had to summarize what happened the rest of the way. Because for some reason the PS5 has like a hard limit for record time. Like even if you record within a full hour-long thing, if like the memory can't hold enough, like if there's not enough in the storage for it to hold that full hour recording, it'll just cut off however much it can't hold. That happened again with the previous episode, me doing a whole hour's worth of running around, finishing up everything in the Gungaga region, all the battles, all the intel stuff. It's all done, but the last hour of it got completely deleted for the most part. Like there's maybe 10 minutes of it, but in that 10 minutes was just me activating the one or two towers that were left over, and that was it. All the fights I had against the various enemies and stuff didn't get recorded. The fight against Kujata after finding all the shrines to power him up didn't get recorded, none of that. So I'll just see if I can't pull them up real fast and go over what I recall doing in the previous episode. I might be slightly misremembering things I did yesterday, or which episode I had done certain things in and whatnot, but I'd rather do that than just not have any of it recorded at all, even a little bit. Let's see, yeah. We got these spiky, I guess they're supposed to be plant-based enemies because they're weak to fire. These are normal variants. They're all throughout the Gungaga region. One of the bonus fights was against these red variants. They're essentially the same as the green ones, except just more aggressive. You had to fight two of these at a time, and they went down just fine like the regular ones did. Took a couple of whacks with Cloud's Fireball Blade, and Yuffie using Fire Chakra got rid of them, no problem. The one that was a little more, I guess strategic is the word, is this thing. This one was off by itself in the temple, and after getting hit a few times, it would completely encase a character in what I can only assume is supposed to be crystals. This thing was also weak to fire, but after a few hits from Yuffie's Fire Chakra attacks, it sealed her away. I couldn't use her, so I switched over to Aerith to start using fire-based magic, and she quickly got dealt with the same way. Cloud was able to stagger it though, and that released the two of them, and we basically finished it off at that point, due to it being taken care of. Let's see. These are variants that I did in the previous episode of that, I believe. Let's see. I don't know if the summons are in this or not. Okay, they are, so. And Kujata, his whole thing in this game is that he's able to switch between fire, lightning, and ice affinity magic, and he runs around charging and trying to do weird elemental uppercut type attacks to send the characters flying in the air and things like that. Pretty easy as a fight to just dodge around his stuff, to be honest. The whole fight, I was more or less just sticking with Yuffie, switching between fire and ice ninjutsus and spamming the doppelganger ability to just increase the stagger damage and his regular damage, occasionally launching a spell with Aerith, and occasionally doing Firebolt Blade with Cloud, but for the most part he didn't do much, honestly, other than just hit it normally. So it took like 2 of Yuffie's limit breaks, I think, to do it. I know I did at least once anyway. Let's see. Oh no, I know what it is. I had to stagger it twice before I killed it. That's what I'm thinking of. And I just had Cloud and Yuffie use like their synergy abilities on it, which are kind of like limit breaks in this game, but not quite. Ironically, his stat boosts don't really help anyone, at least not without taking away from like some of their other stats that I'd rather keep. Like, he boosts strength and HP by a good little bit. Like, strength gets +4, I believe, and HP was like 180s or so. But everyone else, like, I tried seeing if Tifa could benefit from that, but it ended up actually taking away from her defenses to boost her strength and HP. So Kujata's not really equipped to anyone at the moment. Maybe whenever Sid or Vincent join the party proper, they'll get him equipped to it. They'll get the Kujata's materia equipped to them. I did end up putting Ramu on Kate Sith though, since the one he had before that, I can't remember which one it was, wasn't as good for him, so there's that. And that's pretty much all that happened in the previous episode that we unfortunately can't record. Good grief, and this took like 7 minutes to explain all this. But with all that taken care of, we can now progress with the story and move on to Cosmo Canyon.
If you've got my gil, then we got ourselves a deal.
Alright, here's your 1,000 gil out of my 60,000 wallet.
Much obliged. Hop on board and sit where I tell you. Gotta make sure my baby's balanced just so.
You got it.
Hold on tight now, you hear? Fall out and you're on your own.
Here we go!
So all the ladies get a nice comfy seat. So does Cloud with Barrett and Red, and I guess Kate Sith are all just slumming it in the back.
We're flying!
No shit, kid. Who do you think I am?
I don't know. Who?
President and pilot of Bronco Airlines, Sid Highwind. Pleasure having you aboard.
Well, pleasure to be aboard, Sid.
I must admit, I didn't expect to find a willing participant. You are truly a model soldier, my boy.
Yeah, I bet. Alright, Roche, what are you going to have done to you?
I'd hold still if I were you. We wouldn't want any complications. Oh, Professor. Since you're so committed, I'm going to give you a special treatment. One that will surely make you into a hero.
Yeah, I bet.
Once, this would have taken years, but now it takes a mere 18 hours. All thanks to me and my singular genius. I stand at the forefront of science, my brilliance a guiding light. course, we pioneers must be ready to do what others are not.
Ah,
Though
yeah.
even I wouldn't dare attempt to improve upon perfection.
Yeah. Injecting Sephiroth or Genova's DNA into poor Roshir. That's not going to end well. Flying a little close there, aren't we, Sid? Oh no.
Thought maybe planes would be okay.
There we go.
Out in here? Open a window!
Hey, see it?
Yeah?
You're not worried about flying around in the open like this? What if Shinra sees us?
Shinra don't own the skies. Shitheads couldn't stop me even if they tried.
I think you and me are gonna get along just fine.
Yeah.
Getting pretty close now. Yep. Bringing her down.
Yeah. Turned off the motion sensor function just because I do not want to have to actually steer the control or the plane with the motion controls. I do not think that would turn out very well.
Okay, folks, we're here. Brought you as far as I could. Hope y'all don't mind walking, because now you're on your own.
What about the next time we need a lift?
Send up a signal. Just make sure I got room to land. Happy trails to you.
Well, thank you very much.
The Veil's this way.
Bronco Airlines, spec telephone booth. Okay. Our price will be 1,000 gil for inaugural trip and 300 gil for subsequent flights. Okay. That's fair enough, I suppose. Yeah, Ville's over that way. Is there anything this way, though? Doesn't look like it. A bunch of rabbits, so that means there's a thing buried here. Alright. Anyway. Okay, that's just the phone to contact Sid with. And 3,000 gil, so we made our money back and then some. Alright. Anyway. Red wants us to head down this way. And I heard Cosmo Canyon is not particularly well done, but we'll see, I guess. That might just be negative blah blah going through the grapevine of the internet for all I know. Huh. The heck is this? Well, anyway. World. Well.
We won't hold back. That's it.
Get him! We're done here. Moving on then.
The Saugons are the turtle people of this game. I guess it makes sense that there might be some in the desert. Tortoises are essentially turtles without fins, so yeah. Don't know if that's quite how evolution would work, but whatever.
Look! A Chocobo ranch!
Shawnee, that you?
Who's Shawnee? One of your Chocobos? Did they run away from home?
My apologies. I don't believe we've met. I'm Kamaria, the owner.
So, Shawnee's your bird?
Goodness, no. Shawnee's my daughter. She's a Chocobo jockey, or was, till she fell off her mount during the race. Since then, she's completely lost her nerve. Refuses to get back in the saddle.
I see.
Oh! Tell me, you kids any good at riding?
Yeah.
Wonderful! In that case, how would you like to use my training course? I had everything built brand new just for Shawnee, but now it's going to waste. Someone ought to put it to good use, don't you think? And who better than you young go-getters?
I don't know.
Ever run a ring course? It's simple. You strap yourselves in and fly through a series of hoops. I reckon you won't find a course like mine anywhere else.
Whoa! That sounds amazing! You want to try it, right? Imagine how jealous everyone will be.
Eh.
But first, you'll need to catch yourself a chocobo. One that isn't afraid of heights. A fine bird like Apony ought to do you, though. Go ahead and ride her over to the training course. Twisting paths and bewildering brushlands, she'll guide you through it all with ease.
Alright, sounds easy enough, I guess. Else up here. There's a few things anyway. Hello, Chadley.
I see you too have come to do a little avian investigation. While most chocobos run on land, the birds around here are capable of taking to the skies. Flying on chocoback must be quite the thrill.
Maybe. Let's see, so synergy, poison and petrify. Okay. Really? I need a materia to actually jump. Allows you to leap in the air during battle to jump after carrying to the sky for a time. It'll drop. Now this is more like the Dragoon jump than actual jumping, but that's still a silly idea. Skill master materia. So fills ATB gauge when multiple ATB commands are performed. Okay. Large ATB increase after using 3 types of commands.
I can't help but wonder where we'll meet next. So many fascinating possibilities.
Everyone's health is more or less fine. I don't need to rest at a bench, so we'll just see what all do we got here. A couple of mega potions for cheap. Let's see. 4 road warrior bangles, which I should be able to afford just fine. If you could use that. So 2, 3, 4 for everyone, except for Cloud, Yuffie, and Kate Sith, and then 1 for Yuffie. Any interesting materia? Time materia, okay. Okay. So it's haste and then slow and stop. Again, probably something I won't really be using, but it might be nice to have just in case. Alright, so... Alright, crocodile brief. Let's see. Where is it? Snell. Okay. That, and then everyone else gets the road warrior ones, so... But not that one. Alright. Everyone is now properly equipped. So, let's see here. And we can hit up this station right here. While we're at it. Nope. No random loot for me to grab, so... Let's see. Really? Just tells me where a spring is? For God's sakes. It would be nice if I got more useful information than that, but whatever, I suppose. Alright, so... need to go up here to wherever the chocobos are. Capture a pony. So. Hopefully this one won't be as BS as the previous one was, but I don't know. We'll see, I guess.
Let's try. Going in. You're dead.
Okay, so it's immune to fire. So we'll just rely on Braver's neutral damage to deal with those. And there's a little Chocobo chick, so you're gonna tell us where a bench is. Yep. Right here, tucked away in a corner. Alright. This would be up and around here, it looks like. Eh. Closer than you'd think. So. And the pony is the one way at the back. So that's gonna be fun.
Look! That's gotta be Apony!
Do I really have to push this stupid thing? Jesus. This one seems like it's gonna be kind of BS. But we'll see, I suppose. Damn it. Oh God, no. Okay. That's not what I thought was going to happen. No, shut up. Yeah. Jesus. Nope. Oh, turn the other way. Turn around the other way. Man, this one sucks. Wait for it to flip and turn around. Sure, it's gonna do it in a minute. Yeah. Turn back around, please. Okay. Alright. No. Should be back a little bit. No, hitting it won't do anything, so... What? Who spotted me? Oh shit, you spotted me? Jesus. Okay. Oh. There we go. Yeesh.
Easy, girl. We got you.
Alright, let's see. Birds. Bill are fearless.
Alright,
Alright.
it's back to the training grounds we go!
Just hit me. You don't get sick on Chocoback.
Amazing, isn't it? It's like my Chocobo and I share one mind, one body, one soul.
Heard.
Or maybe my body just hates Shinra cars, trains, and boats. They ought to find a way to make the ride smoother for their stuff. Put R&D to work.
Think they got other priorities.
That's true.
Oh, you say so, Yuffie. Alright, so got that. So next will be over this way for the training course. Which may as well go ahead and try to knock that out. Now that we actually have our chocobos for this region.
What's that? Go on! One more shot!
Sorry.
Go on!
Was never in doubt.
Get him! Go on! Get on down! Shawnee? You were talking with your mom earlier. She said you weren't using the training facility she built. Figured if you're not up for it, then we could give Ebony her exercise.
No, don't.
We'll bring her back.
All right, it's settled. And Chocobo Whisperer Yuffie gets first dibs!
Just leave me alone. I'm sure I can't help you.
Alright, for sure. Glide day Chocobo. Goal. Points passing through many rings possible. Okay. Fly through the rings.
This is great!
Easy. I feel like anyone who's done the stupid thing in Twilight Princess where you have to land specifically on the certain platforms can get that one.
You know, if I were racing at the Gold Saucer, I'd bet on me.
Don't let it go to your head. I could do what you just did in my sleep. Before you start talking big, you gotta at least finish the other regiments first.
Gonna move the goalposts, huh? Fine. I'll take whatever you throw at me.
Alright.
My turn.
That's it!
Let's do this. That's that. You're done.
Not too shabby. Chocobo, chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
Final Fantasy is an RPG. For me, it's the RPG for me. Anyway.
You're dead. This ends here. Let's finish this. You're dead.
here. And the story quest is way here. Oop. Oh, Chad, these things are sort of crammed down here in this area, so might actually be able to do all his stuff before continuing on with the main story. We'll see, though. Nope. Next training thing was down around here. It's not this one, though. Do I need to use that to go down to it?
Bring Apony over to the training course when you're ready. Twisting paths and bewildering brushlands, she'll guide you through it all with ease.
Alright. No, the next one's like up here, so...
Chocobo, chocobo. I'm on a chocobo. You're on a chocobo.
Emeralds. Here's the next one.
Hey, Shawnee. Just so you know, if you really want to ride after me, that's cool with me.
I'm done with writing.
Child, why are you being so stubborn?
Apony's been a part of my family for years. Ever since I was little. We rode together so much, we could tell what each other was thinking. And we never had a crash.
Why are you done riding?
During my last race, I hit another chocobo and fell. As soon as I hit the dirt, I looked up and saw the feet, the claws, coming right at me. Every time I close my eyes, I see them again. I'd like to be alone, okay?
So that's how it's gonna be. Fine. I'll give poor Apony the exercise she needs.
I really don't feel like talking right now. Just go.
This is great!
Wow, that's a bunch of those.
I'd go for a redo.
Yeah, that wasn't as graceful as it could have been. Maybe I missed it. Maybe I missed the like booster thing or something. We'll see. Okay.
Man.
I see what I gotta do. Might be easier to try with the motion sensor on or off rather than off.
This is great.
Oh, shit. I'm just gonna restart that one.
Oopsie daisy.
Accidentally let go of the trigger button when I didn't mean to.
Giddy up, girl.
Alright. Anyway. Uh-oh. There we go.
Oopsie daisy.
That's still kind of hard to do. Jesus. Well.
Giddy up, girl.
There we go. That's what I needed. Shit. Oh, come on. Damn it. Well, I'm gonna fuck this one up then. Ah. Yeah, I screwed this one up at the last minute. For God's sakes.
redo.
That's annoying. Ah, damn it.
I'd go for a redo.
We'll do this later. Jesus.
You'll never make it as a jockey if you can't handle training that basic.
Says the person who's...
Eat those words. So you better hope they taste good.
Says the person who gave up after one incident. Jesus. Alright, anyway. We're close to running out of time, so we'll call this episode here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, subscribe, all the usual blah blah YouTube wants us to do. And we'll pick up next time with me hopefully finishing this and continuing on. Till then, hope you all have a good day, stay safe, and we'll see you then. Later.